Good morning. Thank you for joining us for our morning motivation presented by the FBC Ministerial staff.
Greetings. My name is Minister Vicki Moore, and I pray that this story will inspire you today. I am reminded about a guy named Samson and a lady named Delilah in the Bible. See, Samson thought he was a player, but this lady Delilah had a surprise for him. He had a reputation as a big, strong man, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger strong man. He tore a lion apart with his bare hands. He even tore apart a metal gate, something that the ordinary man could not do. But I also heard about him lying with the prostitutes. The story says he started talking to Delilah and ended up falling deeply in love with her, but she did not have feelings for him. He was merely an opportunity for Delilah to make some money. See, the rulers of the Philistines told Delilah that they would give her 1,100 pieces of silver if she could find out the secret of Samson's great strength. So she asked him what would make him weak. On each time she inquired about his weakness, Samson would give a false answer, causing her attempts to fail. Finally, she played the "if you love me, you would tell me" card. He fell for it and spilled all the tea. He told her that if his hair was cut, he would lose his super strength and become like other men. What a fool he was. He betrayed his special talents, calling, and his God. He trusted his faith to a woman who did not share the same beliefs as him and did not care if he lived or died. As a result, Samson ended up losing what God had given him. The Bible story of Samson and Delilah had been portrayed by the world as a great, passionate love story. But there was no love in it, only lust, greed, and the attempt of the devil to keep Israel in bondage to the Philistines. Samson was set apart from the others by God for greatness, but Samson foolishly gave in to his sinful desires. His desire came in the form of Delilah. See, he liked the stretch of her arms, the span of her lips, the stride of her steps, the curl of her lips. He liked the flash in her teeth, the swing in her waist, the arch in her back, and the click of her heels. No, she was not a phenomenal woman. She was a prostitute using her feminine characteristics to cause Samson to lose focus. It was those things and how she made him feel that attracted her to him. Delilah was an opportunist and only out for herself. Her selfish motivation was money. She even got angry when Samson would not cooperate with her deceptions that would interfere with her collection of the silver pieces given to her if she found out his secret. The saddest part of this story is that Delilah was so busy living a selfish life, she never knew the purpose for which God had created her. She exemplified someone who allowed the enemy to use her for his scheme as she took down the great strong man Samson. It seemed all of the scheming had destroyed Samson as he suffered greatly at the hands of Delilah and her co-conspirators. But the story does not end there. Samson was blinded and his strength taken, but it was only when these trappings were taken away that he became a great man of faith. In the end, he gained his strength back, fulfilled the purpose of which God had ordained him, and took down thousands of Philistines. We must not be used by the devil as Delilah was used. We cannot afford to become part of his schemes. The devil does not care how rich or poor you are, how much time you spend at the gym. We must not be used by the devil as Delilah was. We cannot afford to become part of his schemes. The devil does not care how rich or poor you are, how much time you spend in the gym, your degrees or title. He will use whomever and whenever to carry out his plan. There is no amount of silver or gold that is worth losing our rewards that God has promised us. There is nothing that compared to the peace and the blessings that God has ordained for us. We must wear our armor 24/7 so that we will not be tricked by a Delilah. Know that if we are not living our lives for Christ and serving others, then we are assisting the enemy to kill, steal, and destroy God's kingdom, God's purpose, and God's plan, because we have fallen prey to a Delilah spirit. So today I encourage you to keep your focus on God. Watch and pray that you will not be schemed by the enemy. I pray that you will have a blessed-filled day.
Thank you for joining us for another moment of inspiration. It is our prayer that you have been motivated, encouraged, and inspired by today's word.